Hi, my name's Froogoss, Hugo Araj, and this is me.
Froogoss, I'm glad to have you on here. We've played a lot together. I wouldn't say a lot, but we've played quite a bit together in the FPL League and
Yeah,
through some battle cups and stuff. I consider you a pretty good Dota friend of mine, and I'm happy you're finally able to get some exposure, and I'm glad to have you for this interview. So
thanks.
how long have you been playing Dota for, and what is your MMR?
So right now I'm around 6K, and I've been playing Dota. Well, I've started with Dota 1, and I've transferred to Dota 2, I think, right after TI3. So TI3 was what gave me passion for playing competitive Dota.
Nice. So after you saw TI3, you were like, all right, I'm doing this. You're like,
Yeah,
I
it
want to
was
be
like,
a player.
yeah, Dota was like both looked like a promising like future with like really fun game. Like it was a mix of both.
So that kind of brings me to my next question. What originally got you into Dota? Was it just TI? I mean, what from the beginning? What got you into Dota 1? Have you always been competitive or?
Yeah, I wasn't super into video games until high school, and most of my friends were a lot into gaming. And then they all played Warcraft 3 a lot, and played a bunch of customs, always being competitive. And Dota just struck me and started playing a lot from there. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
same with me. So how many hours or matches do you think you've logged playing?
Since Dota 1, somewhere in the 15K games, I'd say. Because right now I'm at 8K, I think,
Yeah, on
without
just
like scrims or anything. So yeah, I'm guessing around 15K games.
yeah, that's actually really close to mine too. So you are planning to play in this league, correct?
Yeah, yeah, I already got a stack. We're missing a player, I think. We're not too sure about our last player, but we're definitely gonna play.
How do you feel about your stack's chances?
Really good. It's actually most of the players we qualified for the Frankfurt Major when they started the major system. We qualified through Open, so it's like the same stack almost. Like we're only swapping one player. So we had
Nice.
success before. I think we're all pretty old and experienced, hoping for the best.
Yeah, I know most of the players on your stack. It's definitely a pretty damn good one. Um, so you play support.
Yeah.
Do you normally play 4 or 5?
I started playing a lot of 4, and recently I've been playing a lot of 5, but now I'm going back to playing 4. So uh, the two roles are interchangeable most of the games, but
Yes.
right now I'm doing 4.
Nice. What would you say your favorite 3 heroes are?
Um, for sure Rubik. That's number one.
That's everyone knows Froogoss for his Rubik first
Yeah,
phase
yeah,
ban in FPL.
yeah, yeah. Other than that, Sky Mage, I'd say, and Bounty Hunter.
Oh man. How do you feel about BH not being in the meta right now?
I think he's always gonna have a spot in the meta just because he's like a vision hero. So
Yeah.
if
Do you still
he's a
play him in
gimmick
your
hero,
pubs?
I haven't in a while, but I've done earlier before TI. I was spamming him a lot, so he's playable for sure.
Yeah.
He's a gimmick hero though, so
Yeah. Do you think that hero relies like on courier sniping to
yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Courier's a big part of Dota. I think when people saw the open AI, you could see how much like they had 5 couriers and they would use them all the time, and now that they
Yeah.
only had one, like they still use it all the time. Like courier's a really important part of Dota.
So what would you say your favorite hero of this current patch is?
This current patch, I really liked CM. Honestly, she was really simple to lane and strong. All around, CM was really fun to play, and I think I was just winning a lot with the hero. That's why. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think CM was an easy answer for me here.
So you mentioned that you qualified for the regional qualifier for the Frankfurt Major.
Yeah,
What would you say your most memorable moment in Dota 2 thus far has been?
uh, had a couple of fun ones, but I think uh, for me, yeah, it was the open qualifiers for the Frankfurt Major. I think it was like we played the first one and we lost, and then we lost two players. It was Monkeys and Waga who weren't able to play with us for the second one. So we were kind of like finding new players for the qualifiers. We've been training for a month. We get two players and we play the qualifiers. And there's this one game against Team YP that we were losing by a large margin, and we go for the throne, and the throne lives with like 100 HP, and I'm playing
no.
Shaker, and I think I buy back, I buy a smoke, and I run by myself on the enemy throne, and I go for the rat play, and there's a TPs on me, and we get the throne when we had like no chance of winning at that point. So it was
Damn.
like an epic play that I
Yeah.
really enjoyed.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So can you list the teams, like the notable teams that you've played on?
Notable ones.
I mean, it doesn't. Just
so the
give me
whole
like 3
history-
teams.
All right, so I started on, I think the first team that wasn't like a local team was Hot Hand Warmers. That was my first like serious team trying to improve in Dota. And then from there I went to Root Gaming. That didn't last too long, but it was like my first step into the door, I guess. And the last one I played on was GoPro with SMD and Save, that I thought were both really good players. So that was fun too.
Yeah, that was a really strong team.
Yeah, it was fun mostly.
So are there any up and coming players you're excited to see in this league? Is there anybody you see in pubs or you've seen in scrims that you think is like gonna be the next, big shot in NA?
Next big shot in NA.
That's a
It's
tough
a hard
question.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like Save and SMD. I know they're teaming right now, and I really hope the best for them. Like, I think they're pretty strong. They got good attitude about the game, so just a shout out for them, I guess.
Nice. Who would you be most excited to play against? Do you have any rivalries with anybody in NA Dota? You seem like a pretty mild, calm guy, but
No, I can lose my cool like anyone else, but I remember in FPL there was this Sasbo player. That's his tag. I really didn't enjoy playing with him, and I don't know if he's teaming with anyone right now, but I would enjoy playing against him. If I would
Nice.
win, I'd feel good for
nice.
sure.
Yeah. What player, if you could play with any player in the semi-professional community, who would it be? It could be like a captain or, a star core player, someone that you just like think might be unobtainable for your team, but would love to play with.
What was the limit of the players? It was
Semi-professional.
Semi-pro. All right. Damn. Waga was really fun to play with. I'd play with Waga again for sure.
Nice. Yeah.
Other than that, anyone's really fun to play with. I think B9 is really cool. He's pretty strong.
Most versatile semi-pro NA.
Yeah, he's pretty. Yeah, he plays everything. Has a good understanding of the game. KVH. Right now, I'm teaming with him. I'm really happy playing with him. I think he's really strong.
Yeah, it's great to see him back. I know he took a little break.
Yeah.
So what hypes you up about NADCL? Is it the prize pool? Is it the opportunity to get recognition? Or is it just the fact that, it could be anything. What really gets you going about NADCL?
For me, it's really the gameplay, honestly. Like, my pubs aren't so fun sometimes because I feel like I'm lower MMR than where I should be and stuff. So when I play good games against strong players, this is what makes me really excited. Like, playing good games against stronger
I'm the
players.
same way.
Yeah, that's number one for me, for sure.
All right. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to do this interview with me, Froogoss.
Thanks for watching my interview. I can't wait to be playing more NEDCL. Make sure to watch us every weekend this season.